Only Japanese manufacturers and designers can manage this, I guess. Make an MPV, add luxury, and then turn this boxy silhouette into such a cool design, which is part of our daily conversation, even if it's not selling in high numbers. This is Toyota's Vellfire. And in this video, we're going to drive this car and try to find out what makes this so cool. What kind of features do you get, and how different is this from the cars we see from European designers or Korean designers? So we'll take a look at that as well. But before we start this video, just a context. Toyota has launched this car some time back, and this unit has already crossed 32,000 kilometers. So we are going to drive this and talk about the drive quality, ride quality, comfort, luxury, and unique features in this Vellfire. And before we start this video, don't forget to subscribe to OVERDRIVE's YouTube channel, and also share this video in case your friend or family member is looking for a luxury MPV. Hi, I'm Kranti Sambhav. You're watching OVERDRIVE. The shape and silhouette of this Vellfire reminds me of this automotive design culture we have seen in Japanese car industry. Look at this line, almost straight, and almost straight line at the front as well. This Vellfire is around 5 meters long, and the culture, or the term I was referring to, was the KE cars. If you remember those cars, the length restriction was around 3.2, 3.3 meters, and the cars could not go beyond that. The length could not be increased, and that's why the designers, what they did, they increased the height of the car, and that's why we are used to those boxy shapes all over the world now. Especially because of those KE cars. We are, some of those boxy cars look really cute, and similar kind of philosophy I can see in this car as well. As I mentioned, the rear and the front almost straight, and I'm 6'3", wearing boots today, and look at the height of this car. So this is so tall. For example, this feature, look at this. There's one extra step for the driver, so you can understand the height of this car. And now take a look at the front. And down the face of this car, which is again giving you, a reference point almost up to my waist. This huge front grille we don't see in any car, and so much of chrome, and still it's not looking over the top. Somehow it reminds me the way the headlamps are integrated with this chrome setup. This reminds me of those Japanese warrior masks. Maybe I'm wrong. Do let me know in the comment section how do you see this face. But now, let's take a look inside. So the drive and ride story of Vellfire has to start from the rear seat, second row seat, and this is the reason why you pay almost 1.5 crore for a car. And what do you get? What kind of comfort you get? What kind of features do you see? And what kind of ride quality this car provides? So let's start with the features. This is called Executive Lounge version variant, and it has lots of unique or maybe exclusive features. For example, I'll start with this device, because there are two devices. So there are two seats, and both the passengers can operate most of the features independently, so that they don't have to fight over controls. For example, this device, this controls almost everything. Okay, let's start with the shades. Left, I've selected this window, and I'll just open it. So this sunshade is open. Okay, so basically both the rows, second and third row, sun shades are open. This is pretty long, not very broad. I think this feels narrow, I guess, for me. This could have been a bit broader, but overall the size is huge. You get a good view out of this window. Then you also have this control of shade, which is the roof. So you don't have to worry about fighting for your piece of sunroof or sun shade, because you can operate these two panels separately. For example, left. There it is. So this sunshade is open. I can close it. Similarly, I can control the right one as well. Now that part which might remind you of BMW, because when you look at this screen, So you would say that, okay, BMW has a bigger one. So this infotainment screen now, which is around 15-inch, I guess, and you can control the audio from this device only. Now let's talk about the seats. And this one is fitted with lots of extra features. For example, massage, alignment, adjustment, sliding, and then ottoman as well. Now the space and feature which you get on this seat, for example, sliding function. Okay, this is the max. In case you want to use more space, the rear, third row, maybe you can adjust the second row like this. Otherwise, if you want more space, I'll push this back to the max. And let's see what kind of space do I get. Okay, this is the space I get. And then you have this leg support or ottoman, which you can adjust from this device. And then let's see, reclining. Wow. So you can almost lie down. So I know this term is really cliched whenever we drive or review any luxury cars, and we mention that this has business class kind of experience. This space actually is typical business class space. And then you can also switch on the massage function in these seats, because this variant gets that massage function as well. And you have seat heating and cooling. So this is how we control all the features via this device, but there are lots of manual controls or buttons as well. For example, seat adjustment, you can slide it, you can recline it, you can open this sunshade from this button, side shade. And then you have this option of changing the ambient light color as well. It's very easy to use, and the access is again very easy. And you have climate control buttons over here on the roof. While we're discussing this business class experience, let's talk about this feature as well. So look at this, one small extra table for you, and vanity mirror as well. So now the third row test, and this one lever, just pull it, and you can slide the seat ahead. And now I'll see what kind of space do you get. So if you fold this second row completely, then you have lots of space, but that's not practical, obviously. So this is the kind of space you get in the third row if you slide the second row to the max, and you still have this what you call boss mode in some of the brands, that you can slide the front seat with just one press of a button. But this space, the kind of leg space and knee room, is okay for average Indian height passengers, I think. But again, this is comfortable for two passengers. So this gets three adjustable headrests, but I think more comfortable for two passengers, I guess. But with these adjustable headrests, you also get this seat belt for the third passengers, which is tucked away on the roof nicely. So the front row view now, and this is not a sports car, so I won't say that just because you spend 1.5 crores, you should or you would enjoy this seat as well. But what features does the chauffeur driver gets here? Let's take a look at that. For example, first thing first, you can close and open the doors from just single touch. Long press this button, and you can see I can open and close the doors. And then you have this 14-inch screen, which has most of the functions. Then you have engine start-stop button over here. which is convenient, I think, because lots of cars, lots of products, they hide this button somewhere, which is very cumbersome for me at least. And then you have this 14-inch screen, and most of the features, most of the controls are integrated into the screen only. But then you have a couple of features with physical controls, for example the temperature control and the volume. You have this button for the camera view as well, which is pretty good. So the resolution is nice, and the view which you get is very helpful, especially for a car like this, which is so huge and you can't see the edges properly. So this camera is really helpful with the view, angles and resolution as well. Then you have two Type-C charging ports and wireless charging pad, and then this hidden spot for bottle holder or glass holder. The piano black finish, even after I guess 32,000 kilometers, it's not bad. The wear and tear is not that bad, so I can see some scratches. Then you have some buttons which obviously has eco mode and EV mode, as you know, this is the hybrid version. And then this armrest which can be opened from both sides. So this magic armrest also includes lots of space. Then you have Type-C charging port, HDMI port and PowerPoint. So the feel of this cabin is pretty interesting for me. I would say a bit confusing as well, because lots of elements which are very premium, and this cabin overall looks very premium and top-notch. Look at the material which is being used, soft touch material, a nice premium feel with this wooden inserts, and I think copper finish at the lining or highlights on the dash. You have a soft leather feel on the door panels as well, and so overall this feels very premium, but at the same time lots of buttons and design elements look a bit dated. So as I said, the feeling is a bit confusing, but overall I feel that it is solid and you would like it. Now guys, that part of the story which is not that important if you're buying this kind of car, but very important if you are paying that kind of money for a car, and that is the driving comfort, ride quality bit. So first thing first, the engine bit, and that is something which is not very performance oriented, because we know that this is based on the same platform. Like the Camry we drove some time back. If you missed that story, you can go to our playlist and watch that story where I drove it for more than 1,000 kilometers, and it felt like a practical car with adequate power and performance. In this case, the power and performance is something which you might long for, because if you push it too hard, if you're in a hurry, then the engine noise or the cabin noise is not matching with the kind of premiumness you feel inside. Look at this. So if you push it too hard, then this sound, this noise is something which is going to bother you. So this is ideal in cruising kind of speed, city kind of speed limits. If you talk about 60 and 70 speed limit and you're cruising, you're not pushing it too hard, then it makes sense. And it's comfortable, quiet cabin till the time you start pushing it. So that is one bit. So that's a drive and performance bit. Let's talk about the comfort and ride quality bit. There you can feel that this is more of a comfortable car, more on the comfort side of things, because the suspension is overall soft-ish, and if you're driving on the expressway on really smooth roads, you would find this really comfortable and smooth. But if you're driving on a bad surface, patchy roads, erratic speed breakers, then you would feel that okay, a little bit of extra rigidity would have worked, would have made this ride more consistent. That is something which you would miss if you were not driving it on really smooth roads. So there you feel a bit wavy, a bit mushy. But then you're also dealing with a big, bulky car, a heavy car. So you have to keep that in mind. So looking at all these aspects and features and performance and ride quality, who do you think is the ideal customer of a Vellfire? I mean, if you have an opinion, do let us know in the comment section. But what I feel, I think I can look at this car as a product for any urban executive class customer who is not into driving so much, who's not bothered about the performance so much. Style statement or a statement is more important for that customer. and that customer who needs a comfortable and stylish entry at an urban event. Vellfire would make sense for that kind of customer. What do you think about this car, or the opinions or the review? Do let us know in the comment section. Till the next time, bye bye, drive safely, ride safely, and see you soon.